matter of law enforcement? Why does it feel as though we are waiting for this monster to morph into the equivalent of narco business before we act decisively? Why are we waiting for foreign criminal networks to burrow themselves so deep into this menace before we can come around the table and get to the point where we can truly fight Galamsey? Already, almost every major water body is poisoned. The Bream again, Ankobra, Pra, Ofin, Densu, they are no longer rivers. They are open sewers of mercury, cyanide, and filth. Communities still drink from them. Children still bathe in them. Farmers still use them to irrigate crops. And every day, more Ghanaians are poisoned. More families condemned to disease and early graves. Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Company Limited, GWCL, is crying. They are asking for an increase in tariffs because, as they say, Galamsey has gotten them to a point where they cannot treat water as much as they can. And they are asking for you and I, the ordinary Ghanaian, to pay more. They're overwhelmed. Ordinary Ghanaians have to pay over 200% increase in tariff. That's what they're asking for. Why should poor citizens pay for a country that cannot deal with these matters? Inefficiency, complicity, and cowardice of successive governments. Why must we be those that pay for that? Why should we suffer higher tariffs because politicians and their business cronies are enriching themselves through Galamsey? What then is the use of our entire national security architecture if we cannot deal with this? If we cannot trail the money, if we cannot follow the transactions, expose the financiers, and dismantle the networks? Do we expect anyone to believe that the Ghana Police Service, the National Intelligence Bureau, the National Security Ministry, which is now defunct with a coordinator, the CID, the Financial Intelligence Center, do not know who are behind this illegal mining scourge? That they cannot trace the heavy machinery imports, the suspicious money inflows, the politicians and businessmen bankrolling this destructive enterprise? Fellow Ghanaians, they know. We all know they do know about this. The question is not knowledge, it is will. And will has been defeated by complicity. Will has been completely destroyed by greed. And so I might speak directly to you, Mr. President. You have been in office for 9 months. No one, not even your fiercest critics, expect you to end the 9 months what the last government could not fix in 8 years. But what the people expect is confidence, conviction, and courage. They expect to see a change in attitude, a seriousness that shows you are not repeating the same tired script. Instead, all we see is more of the same. Your government decision to ask the IGP to recall its anti-illegal mining team is a mistake. The police are in charge of enforcing the laws of Ghana. Why must they hand over authority to a so-called NIMOS, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, that no one truly understands? Why must we keep creating ad hoc bodies, overlapping bureaucracies, when the institutions are already there, starved of leadership, but mandated to do the job? This is not strategy, this is avoidance. Mr. President, you have said this is your legacy term, that you will not contest again. Of course, you're not even qualified to contest, and so you want to leave a record that history will remember kindly. I promise you this, you can do fantastically well on the economy, you can stabilize the city, bring down inflation, attract investment, and ease the hardship of citizens. But if you fail to deal with Galamsey, if you allow this scourge to worsen under your watch, this will not be remembered as your legacy term. It will be remembered as your liability term. Galamsey will bury every goodwill you enjoy today, and Galamsey will define your presidency, not your economic gains. Fellow Ghanaians, this is not just about poisoning rivers and destroyed forests. It is about our survival. It is about sovereignty. Because when our water bodies are destroyed, when our forests are stripped bare, when our cocoa lands are lost, we are no longer sovereign. We become dependent, vulnerable, and broken. What future are we leaving for our children and their children? A future where rivers are dead, lands are buried, and whole communities have been displaced by greed? Is that a destiny we fought for in 1957? Is that an independence Kwame Nkrumah dreamt of? We need real action. We need prosecutions, not press releases. We need names, not whispers. We need to sue the big men and women bankrolling this illegal mining enterprise with handcuffs, not just poor boys with shovels. We need bulldozers crushing excavators, not politicians cutting sword on community mining schemes that are backdoors for Galamsey. And we need soldiers and the police to enforce the law with courage, not colluding with criminals for brown envelopes under the table. And to the people, you and I, we too have a role. Communities must stop shielding those activities. Chiefs must stop accepting token payments from illegal miners, and parents must stop pushing their children into Galamsey because of short-term profits. They must all stand up and demand better, Because if you do not, then the last river dies, as they've said, and the last tree falls, the last farm is poisoned, we will realize too late that we cannot eat gold. Fellow Ghanaians, gold was supposed to be our blessing, but greed has made it our curse. And if we do not end galamsey, fellow Ghanaians, galamsey will end us all.
Star Ghana Foundation has been working with multimedia since I think the 2012 elections. The relationship started initially around the elections, doing voter education, campaigning for peace and credible elections. But based on the quality of work, based on the impact we achieved with the 2012 elections, we expanded our relationship to cover other areas, promoting health, inclusive access to quality health and education. And it's been an amazing journey working in partnership with multimedia. We have not worked as a partner client. We've not worked as an organization disseminating news through the channel. We've worked as partners, co-creating what needs to be done to improve living conditions for citizens of this country. And the results have been amazing. Well, we've benefited in several areas, and that is several ways. And that is why I indicated that we have, over the years, co-created what needs to be done. So whatever has been done has been a result of a discussion as to what our common vision is and what we each bring to the table. So in terms of our work on promoting local philanthropy, for example, we launched a project with multimedia, I think 2 years ago, to try and raise funds to support communities that have their schools under trees and etc. That is something that has benefited us in the sense that it has helped us to achieve some of our strategic objectives. We have also worked with multimedia around the whole issue of peaceful elections. The ballot box initiative was started in partnership with Star Ghana, etc. So I think that in all those ways, we have had a channel to amplify our voices. We have had a channel to reach many more people, and the multimedia has also brought its brand, its legitimacy, its credibility to bear, and therefore enhance the impact of the work that we've been doing. As long as we have issues with the governance of our country, as long as we have women and children not accessing good health, as long as we have children not performing in school, not being able to have access to quality education, there will always be a need for the partnership between multimedia and Star Ghana, and indeed other civil society organizations. And so we look forward to working with multimedia to continue to help address the fundamental issues that are holding this country back, to ensure that Ghana takes its rightful place among the Committee of Nations, and to ensure that every citizen of this country has access to the rights and to the services that they require to fulfill their potential. I should also add that I'm a judge, the chair of the panel of judges for Multimedia's Joy FM's Impact Makers projects. And that has also been an area where multimedia is achieving huge impact. Through that project, people are being encouraged to step up, to contribute back to their communities, and to inspire others, and to address the issues of community development. And I think for all these things, we owe multimedia a very big debt of gratitude. As a Ghanaian, as the executive director of Star Ghana Foundation, as a very ardent listener of your stations and programs, I would like to congratulate Multimedia on its anniversary, the 30th anniversary, to say you have achieved so much within the 30 years, but also to say that there's so much more to be achieved, there's so much more to be done, and all of us look forward to working in partnership with you to ensure that we continue to impact lives and to improve the lives of ordinary Ghanaian citizens.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Where Duraplas goes, water flows.
PS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
Flamingo paint, simply superior. Syntax tank, are you strong? Are you tough?
Cherry Tree Properties. We develop spaces as though we were going to occupy them.
Good morning and welcome to Newsfile, your most authoritative weekend news analysis show. And here on Newsfile, we put Ghana first. We are live on the Joy News channel on Multi TV, on Joy 99.7 FM here in Accra, and on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi. The show is also streaming live on all our social media platforms. This week, disaster struck yet again. 6 young Ghanaian ladies died under extremely bizarre circumstances. They are joined about 21,000 other young men and women at the Elwak Stadium here in Accra, seeking to join the Ghana Armed Forces in a recruitment exercise that clearly lacked professionalism, discipline, and respect for human lives. According to the Ghana Armed Forces, a total of 28 applicants were rushed to the 37 military hospital for emergency treatment. Out of this number, 6 were confirmed dead. 5 are currently in intensive care unit, and 12 others remain in very critical condition. A board of inquiry has been constituted to unravel the circumstances that led to the unfortunate incident. Also this week, the final report on the investigation into the August 6th helicopter crash that claimed 8 lives, including 2 ministers of state, was presented to the National Security Council, chaired by the president. The investigators determined that a sudden and powerful downdraft was the cause of the catastrophic helicopter crash. They confirmed that the Z9 aircraft involved was serviceable and airworthy at the time of the incident. However, the absence of certain critical safety systems may have reduced the crew's situational awareness during the flight. We ask whether this report brings closure to the martyrs or it was an attempt to whitewash. Again, this week, by a majority of 163 to 69, Parliament voted to approve Justice Paul Bafo-Boni as the new Chief Justice of the Republic. But the process was not without controversy, as the minority members on the appointment committee staged a walkout during the CJ nominees' vetting. According to them, the decision to walk out was based on the fact that the former CJ, Gertrude Tokonu, has 7 legal suits pending. The suit raised concerns about judicial independence, and they also cited conflict of interest concerns against the CJ nominee. With the approval of a new CJ, does this mark the end of the road for Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokonu? We ask. And finally this week, Dr. Kesiel Ato-Forsen was in Parliament to present the President's economic policy and budget statement for 2026. Some of the highlights include consolidation of macroeconomic stability, significant investment in the energy sector, commercial, agric, and roads, especially the Accra-Kumasi Expressway. Also, strengthening the security of the country to safeguard its territory. And government plans to establish electronic warfare center in Tamale, and also a total retooling of the military. Modernization of education to end double track, removal of the COVID levy, and reduction in the effective VAT rate. Most crucially, however, and a bit disappointing, is the fact that government expects to rake in some 268.1 billion Ghana cedis in total revenue, but intends to spend a total of 302.5 billion Ghana cedis, leaving us with an overall budget deficit of 64.2 billion Ghana cedis. We'll be back after this short break to interrogate these vexed matters. This is Newsfile. Stay with us.
What will you do when you win big? With over 2 million Ghana cedis up for grabs, transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedi grand prize. Bank transfers, POS, and third-party transactions also qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life Bank of Africa. We are indeed.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Pipe, as tough as it can get.
You're so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? What the cat never won. We can catch him. Hey! No, I'm pipe.
Between the high and carbon.
Hey, madam, pipe, man.
Hey, a sentence pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a one day pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why a leaky?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe Ben Abe you see.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
In a water. No hala.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats. We predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
There is something extraordinary happening, something you won't want to miss.
A treasure that has been kept under wraps until now.
The wait is almost over.
Get ready to experience the unforgettable.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Enti make us say soldier mpanyinfo amaya so ate say yamma ensia omunyina yamma bawa oma hwere omonkwa say Kumasi hanso bibi kakra sa esiye say nipa baako say we proud the India order ayaresabia ono so yabompa say obenya
ready. We will take everyone who has to go for training. You can be rest assured we will have gone through all the vigorous stages. Very, very vigorous stages. And maybe I don't know whether this is the right forum to say it, including drug tests. We will make sure that we will check whether you are a drug addict, so that we'll make sure that we do the right thing. And I want to assure you that under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we will do everything humanly possible to make sure that this process, the right people get into the training. take that from us, and I can assure you that we'll do everything to ensure that.
Welcome back. This is Newsfile, live on the Joy News channel on Multi TV, on Joy FM here in Accra, and on Love FM in Kumasi, on social media, especially Facebook and YouTube. The show is streaming live. Newsfile is brought to you by Bank of Africa, as strong as a group and as close as a partner. MTN, everywhere you go. Ashesi University, educating ethical and entrepreneurial leaders for Africa. Robert & Sons Optical Services, your comprehensive eye care service provider for 33 plus years. My Way, dial *165# on MTN to join My Way today. Syntex Tank, it is strong, it is tough. Activa International Insurance, our clients, our passion. International Facilities Management Association, Safari Valley Eco Park, bringing you closer to nature. Valex Lease, your affordable document management solutions, and Gold Board Jewelry, pure, precious, proudly Ghanaian. Let me first introduce my guest for this morning. And joining me on Newsfile, I have Victoria Bright, an international corporate lawyer and entrepreneur. Counsel, good morning and welcome. Thank you. We'll later be joined by Dr. Priscilla Chumesi Bafo, who is an economist and senior lecturer, Department of Economics, University of Ghana. But I have with me here Yao Apia Late, a lawyer and partner, strategy and transactions, and Africa infrastructure and capital project leader, Deloitte Africa. Yao, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. And also, let me now move to our two members of parliament joining us here first. The Honorable Isaac Adongo, who is MP Bolgatanga Central, Chairman of the Finance Committee in Ghana's Parliament, and a board member at the Bank of Ghana. So you would see him in his Bank of Ghana CD at 60 t-shirt. Honorable, welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, by His grace, it's always great to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And also with him is Dr. Bahama Tia Abdul Kabiru, MP for Wale Wale and a member of the Finance Committee in Ghana's Parliament. Honorable, welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you're doing well.
Doing great.
Super. So would kickstart, our conversation with the disaster that happened within the week. Quite unfortunate, but 6 young ladies are dead. As we speak, 12 are in very critical condition, 5 in intensive care unit, all at the 37 military hospital. We are told one person also got injured in the Kumasi recruitment exercise. As we speak, the one in Accra has been put on hold. All the other 15 regions are currently ongoing. Lawyer Victoria Bright, I'll start with you. You are a woman, and a mother, seeing 6 young ladies die in the quest to seek for job. That's heart-wrenching.
Indeed, it is. First of all, my deepest condolences to the families involved, because these young people did nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. All they wanted to do was to get a job and to serve their country. The deaths are needless, and it was a preventative